What's up, Sable, Margot? Welcome to the party, guys. We're gonna get started here in about a minute. Make sure you have a chair and some water ready.
I think it's working.
It's working?
I think so.
All right. Twitch, welcome to the party. Make sure you have chair. That is all we're gonna need today. We're gonna get started here with our warm up in about 30 to 45 seconds or so make sure you got everything ready and we're gonna get this started. Before we do, make sure you like and share the video. That share helps us out tremendously. You guys have no idea. So if you hit any button, hit that share button. It helps us out a great deal. And we're gonna get this started today, guys. So I hope you all are ready to work. I got a really fun workout set up for you guys today. We're gonna be using a chair and we're gonna be rocking with a full body routine today. So we're gonna hit a little bit of everything. We're gonna burn a lot of calories today as well. We're gonna get some pretty good burn of those legs and arms. So I hope you guys are ready to work. We're gonna get started off with a warm up like we always do. And to start us off today, we're gonna be doing 60 seconds of jumping jacks. So go ahead and get that chair out of the way. We want to make sure we got plenty of room to swing those arms. We're going to be going for 60 seconds of jumping jacks to start us off with. So make sure you're not going to slap anything or anyone while you're doing this. Clear arm space. Guys ready? We're going to be starting that off here in about 10 seconds. We're going to be going for roughly a minute. So nice small hops, nice full range of motion, moving the entire time. Ready? Let's do it, guys. 60 seconds here at a nice steady pace. Should be able to see the timer with no problem. Nice and easy hops. You don't want to overextend your hop here. You want to stay nice and narrow. You should be just wider than your hips when you're hopping to that outward position. There you go. Keep hopping nice and soft. Make sure you're keeping a nice steady pace of breathing here. We're using this to get your guys' blood flowing so we can loosen up those joints and get ready for our workout routine. So if you're still sitting down, get your butt up and start doing your jumping jacks. There you go. Keep hopping it out. We got about 20 seconds left. How you feeling? Make sure you got your chair ready. We will be using it here shortly. 10 seconds. Here we go. Down. Next up is going to be a high knee. We're just going to do this nice and easy. We're just going to pick that knee up as high as we can and then right back to neutral. And we'll be alternating legs, going back and forth. So nice steady pace here for 30 seconds. Go ahead and get it. Pick them up as high as you can. Bring them right back down into the ground. There we go. Pick them up. Up and down, up and down. There we go. Nice and easy. You don't want to grab your leg. We don't want to pull this up. We want to lift that knee up on its own accord as high as we possibly can. There you go, there you go. 6 seconds left. You guys are almost there. And next up, you are going to need your chair. So what we're going to do next is a step and lean. So I'm going to make sure that my hips are pointed straight. I'm going to step right up on the chair. I want to make sure my full foot is up on the chair. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean forward over that knee as far as I can, trying to keep that back leg straight. Lean over that knee as much as possible. Then I'm going to push back with that leg and then come right back in. So go ahead and get in your stance. Nice and wide, feet pointed straight. We're going to lean over that foot as much as we can. Then you're going to push back with that same leg as far as you can. Lean into it, feel a little stretch, and then push back through that same knee. There you go. Kind of music. Now you're going to get a short period of time to switch legs in between these. I believe it's about 5 seconds or so. So make sure you exchange your legs quickly. Switch. Leg on the ground, pick that leg up. Make sure both toes are pointed dead straight. Lean forward and come right back in. A lot of the time when people do this, this back leg will be kicked out to the side and pointed away from the chair. We don't want that. We want to make sure that that back foot is pointed dead straight towards that chair so we can get the stretch that we're looking for here. Yeah. 10 seconds left. You guys are doing great. Is that feeling neat?
Good.
Next up is going to be a deep squat. We're going to be using our chair here. My feet are going to be straight and slightly wider than my hips apart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit, I'm going to get my hands on the chair, and I'm just going to try and push those knees out and pick my chest up as much as I can while using that chair as a counterbalance. Now, don't lean back with the chair all the way. I guarantee you this chair will come up if you lean far back enough, but we just want to use this to counterbalance ourselves just enough so that we can get in a nice, low, deep squat position, all right? So in this deep position, we're using those elbows to push your knees out as far as you can, and we're also trying to pick our chest up and flatten that mid and upper back as much as we possibly can. Almost there. Down. Next up is going to be a hamstring stretch. What we're going to do is we're going to stand square with our chair. I'm going to place my heel on the chair. That leg is going to be straight. My back is going to stay flat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my hips back, bring my chest forward towards the leg, and then right back to neutral. Pull that back, stretch that hamstring out. You should feel a nice big pull on that entire hamstring here. So toes pointing towards the ceiling. We pull the hips back, chest comes towards the leg, and then we lean back up to neutral, and then right back down. Make sure we're trying to pull those hips back, feel that pull in the hamstring, and then lean right back up. Pull it in, right back up. There you go. Lean and up. Good job, guys. Keeping up with little Erika right here. You're gonna get 5 seconds to switch legs in between, so no dilly-dallying around. And go ahead and switch legs here. Get that heel right on up. Toes pointing towards the ceiling and pull. This is very important that you keep the back leg straight as well. We want to make sure that that toe is pointing dead straight. It should not be pointing away from the chair. It should be pointing directly at the chair. There you go. Woo! You guys are going to be nice and warmed up today. Short time left. Got about 7 seconds. Down. Next up is going to be a lateral leg lift. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our chair. I'm going to use this to lean against slightly, and I'm going to lift one leg up to the side as high as I possibly can here. Okay? So go ahead, hands on your chair. We're going to be doing one leg at a time. Nice small bend of the legs, and we're going to be lifting straight out to the side. There you go. Good lift. Alan, let's go, kid. Get moving. Straight up. Notice she's not tilting her torso. Her back is nice and flat, and she's lifting that leg up as high as she possibly can here. There you go, E. Keep pushing. Nice easy pace. You start feeling that burning in the hip. You got 5 seconds to switch legs, so go ahead and transition. Lifting that other leg. Let's get it. Staying nice and flat. Using that chair to stabilize, trying to lift that leg up as high as we possibly can. There you go, you're looking good, looking good. Almost there. 10 seconds left. I hope you guys are working hard here. Let's get it. Keep pushing it, you're doing great. Last up for our warm-up, we're going to take our chair, excuse me. Hands are going to be wide on the chair. I'm going to be in a plank position, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my knee straight into the center of my chest, alternating legs every time. All right, so nice flat plank position here. Bringing that knee into the chest, getting a good flex and squeeze of that abdominal region, and then flattening right back out to a nice solid leaning plank position. There we go, big squeeze of the abs, then right back out. There we go, there we go. Keep pushing, keep pushing. 6 seconds left, we're almost there, guys. Down, all right. So, now it's it's time for our working sets. This is where we actually start burning and developing some muscle here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be using a HIIT timer, and we're gonna have a high intensity and a low intensity, all right? Both of them will be exercises, so you will be continuously working throughout this entire movement. You will not be resting, if you will, at any point in time. We should always be moving in one way or another, all right? So for this whole next section, our rest is going to be a box squat, all right? That is gonna require our chair here. So we're gonna get in a good squat position. Legs are gonna be slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Toes are gonna be pointed out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line up right next to my chair. Heels should just about be touching the chair. And I'm gonna pull my hips back and then down until I touch. There's gonna be a small lean back so that pressure comes off my leg. And then I'm gonna lean forward and press. Down, rock, rock, press. Down, rock, rock, press. You don't want to slam into your chair. We always want to maintain control the entire sit. We don't just want to plop into the chair and then try and stand back up. We always want to maintain control of our body the entire time. So that is going to be your rest. So whenever we get low intensity, that's going to be our go-to, all right? Now our high intensity is going to be a slightly faster paced workout that's meant to keep your heart rate up the entire time. And for this first round, it's going to be a squat hop, and we are also going to be doing this on the chair. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in that same squat position. We're going to sit, rock, lean, hop. And we're gonna do that same sort of setup with a squat hop, all right? So for our first round, we're gonna be alternating between the squat hop and the box squat, all right? Sound good? All right, guys. Once I start this timer, I can't stop it. It's crazy, all right? So once we get going, we have about 13 minutes of work here straight. So make sure you keep your water close, you keep that on standby, and you're ready to work this entire time, all right? So if you haven't already, make sure you like and share the video, and we're about to get this workout started. Our first exercise is going to be a squat hop. So you're gonna sit, rock back, rock forward, and then hop up. It's just a little hop. Make sure you land soft. Are you ready to eat? All right, guys, remember there's no rest here. We're gonna be alternating between the squat hop and the box squat this entire time. So squat hops, quick, fast pace here. Squat hop, tap, right back up. Now if you're a little shorter like my partner is here, this isn't a very deep squat, so we can give her a little elevation to make this a more effective squat. Now box squats, there we go, nice steady pace here. We never want to stop, we want to keep rocking back and forth here. There you go. Back and forth, nice steady pace. Now right into our squat hops. Little squat, little hop, there we go. Nice and easy pace. Looking good, eat. If you're a little on the taller side, this is gonna be rough, but the way the cookie crumbles, nice, slow, controlled box squat here, moving at a steady pace. Make sure you rock back, get the pressure off the foot, and then rock forward and press right up into your squat. Into our box squat, or our squat hops, I'm sorry. Here we go, leaning back, pressing up, hopping straight up off that ground. There you go, good job, E. Keeping a nice steady pace here, and box squats. Ooh, we're gonna go through that for 4 rounds, which we only have 1 more, and then we're going to switch exercises. Now there is gonna be a 45-second period of rest, in which you will be doing box squats while I explain the next exercise. All right? You are going to rest. All right? Hop. And relax. Go ahead and step out. You guys are going to keep doing box squats this entire time while I explain the next exercise. This is going to be a pistol squat. So my legs are going to be narrow. I want the back of my leg touching the chair. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift one leg, I'm going to pull those hips back and sit, rock back, rock forward, stand up. Now if that's a little too tough, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that foot, plant that heel on the ground, and I'm gonna sit in that same way. Sit and stand. I want all that push coming from that bottom leg. That front leg is there just to take the extra pressure just in caseies, all right? So we're gonna do right leg, squat, left leg. So we're gonna start off with our right leg here. There we go. If you need to, you can keep that heel on the ground. If not, have that heel elevated. That's gonna make this a little tougher. There you go. So after this is going to be our box squat. So into both legs, nice steady box squat, rocking back, rocking forward, and then after this, we will be switching to that left leg. There we go. Keep pushing, guys. You should be moving this whole time. Now we're going to be switching to the left. Leg is in front, pressing up, sitting all the way back down. Here we go. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated too. Box squats, let's do it. Nice steady pace, leaning back, rocking that weight off of her feet, and then shooting up to the top. Looking good, E. Woo, now we're gonna go back to that right leg, pistol squat, and begin. That heel can be pressed against the ground to help you if you need it to be. If you don't need it to be, make sure that foot stays floating this entire set. Good job, E. You're killing it, girl. Box squats, 15 seconds. Keep it moving, guys. We don't want to stop moving this whole time. We want to try and keep that heart rate elevated so we can burn as many calories as we can during this workout. So keep pushing. This is going to be the left leg here. There we go. How are those legs feeling, E?
Good.
Killing it. Nice steady pace, pressing up. You want to keep a smooth rhythm going on here. Nothing should be jerky. Everything should be nice and smooth. Now go ahead and rest. I'll explain our next exercise. This is going to be a single leg lunge. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be forward and I'm going to step back so my foot is on the bench here, and I want this leg slightly in front of my hip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come straight down so that front leg's at about 90 degrees, and then I'm going to press right back up. So we're going to load down, right back up. That torso should stay upright the entire time. I don't want to hinge forward and make this whole movement in my back. Your leg should be doing 100% of the work here, starting in 5 seconds with the right leg. There we go, and begin. Straight up, straight down. Woo, looking good. And as soon as we're done with this, we're going to go right back to those box squats. Get it, box squats, tap and go. Oh, we don't have our little stepper. So if you're a little short, this is probably what this is going to look like. If you don't feel like it's quite enough for you, you can always throw the hop into your box squat. There we go, coming right down. Torso is staying as upright as it can be. There you go, you're looking good, looking good. Back to our box squats. There we go, we're tapping, we're coming right back up. We're tapping, we're up, we're tapping, we're up. Killing it right now. Keep a nice quick pace, you guys are doing great. Running on that other leg. There we go. Don't kick your chair over. There we go. She's moving at a quick pace here. You guys are looking great. If this is feeling a little achy on your knee, just restrict your range of motion a little bit. Box squats. There we go. We're moving. We're moving. You guys are doing great at home. I hope you're keeping up with Miss Erika over here, because she's kicking some serious butt right now. This is going to be your last one. Get to that left leg. Kicking. Let's get it, guys. Up and down. Keeping that torso as vertical as we can this entire time. There you go. There you go. Down. Next up, excuse me, is going to be a hip press. So we're going to tilt this chair off to the side. We're going to put our shoulder blades right on the edge of the bench. I'm going to have one leg planted, one leg is going to be straight, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to press up, squeeze that glute, right back down. Press and squeeze, right back down. Other leg. Press and squeeze, and I want to come till I'm flat, and then we're going to return right back to the ground. We are still alternating between our hip presses and our box squats, so make sure you're ready for that. Make sure that is a quick exchange. You're not going to have a lot of time to switch in between, so keep these fast. Starting off with our right leg hip press. Begin pressing that leg up, big squeeze the glute, and then right back down. There you go, big squeeze, big squeeze. Keep it up, you're doing a great job. Here we go, we're switching right into our box squats. There you go, looking good, you're looking good. Nice fast pace here. She's rocking, she's rolling. Down, get ready for that hip press right on your shoulders. And we are pressing up with that opposite leg. Press and squeeze, right back down, press and squeeze. There you guys go. Make sure it's just your shoulder blades here on the bench. Great job. Right back to those box squats. You guys should be moving here and moving fast. We never want to stop. You always want to be moving here. Great job. We have one more with each leg. That right leg should be pressing big, squeeze that glute at the top. Make sure you are getting a good solid squeeze. You don't want to overextend here. That's going to start putting pressure on your lower back, which we do not want. Box squat. Here we go, here we go. Tap and go, tap and go.
Good job, guys.
You guys are killing it at home if you're keeping up with Miss Erika at all. Down. This should be our last one right here. Let's get it, let's get it. You guys keep pushing at home. You are doing a great job right now. Keep it up. Down, down, down. All right. So that was it for our first round of that. We're going to go back through that with all of our exercises again. Now this time our workouts are going to be longer, but there's going to be no box squat in between. All right. So we're just going to be working with our high intensity exercises. Now, if you want to go the extra mile, you want a little extra work, during when normal people are resting, you can still do your box squats. You do not have to rest. But for normal people, we're going to do the high intensity and then we're going to rest. So our first exercise is going to be our squat hop. So go ahead and get next to your chair. We're starting in 5 seconds with our squat hops. Get ready, steady, let's get it. This is going to be for 22 seconds, and you're only going to get about 12 seconds of rest in between, and we're going to continuously keep changing our exercises to the ones that we just finished. There we go, be killing it. Down, 12 seconds of rest. Next up is going to be that pistol squat where we have one leg up, one leg down, sitting back and pressing up. Starting off with that right leg and begin. Now there is no rest here between right and left. So as soon as we get done with this leg and the timer ticks over, you're going to switch directly into the next leg. All right? Switching legs right away. Go. There we go, there we go. Keep it up, guys. Thank you, Bethwan.
Good job, guys.
Keep it up, guys. Keep pushing, extending that leg fully to the top. Ooh, you are looking good. There we go, looking good. Keep it up, keep it up. Now, next up is going to be that single leg lunge. We're going to pop that leg up onto the bench, coming straight down and pressing straight back up. There you go, guys. Big press. All the way up, all the way down. Looking good, looking good. Keep it up, guys. Keep moving. Now again, there's no rest here. Switching legs right away. And get it. Let's go. Woo! Killing it. Keep it up, guys. Keep pushing, keep pushing. We're moving fast. We're pushing hard here. Great job, E. Great job. Woo, it's burning. Keep burning. Almost there, guys. And down. This is going to be our last two exercises. This is going to be our hip press. So shoulder blades are going to be on the bench, pressing up with one hip at a time. Go ahead and get in position. One leg up, one leg down, pressing up. Big squeeze at the top. Here we go. Now we're going to switch this right away again from right to left. So make sure that transition is quick and seamless. There you go. You're good pushing. You feeling all right?
Yeah.
Those legs are burning. Your legs should be burning at home too if you're giving me any sort of work here. Come on. Keep it up. Switch right away. There we go. Didn't even see it, did you? So quick. My girl's like lightning over here. Keep it up, E. Pushing good, pushing good. Big squeeze at the top, coming right back down. 10 seconds left, and this is going to be it for this timer, so keep pushing. Down, down, down.
Good job, guys.
Great job. That was most of our leg routine for today, so hopefully you guys got a nice little leg pump out of that. This should have been fun and exciting and only required a single chair, which I hope most of you have the availability of at home. So this shows you can get a killer workout with something as simple as a chair or maybe even a bag of onions. Who knows? All right. So next up is going to be more upper body and core focused, but it's going to be the same sort of setup. We're going to have one exercise that is going to be our low intensity, and then several exercises we're going to alternate between for our high intensity routines. All right. So for this one, Sandra Garcia, welcome to the party, young lady. So for this one, what we're going to do is we're going to have our chair. Your rest, so the thing that you're going to be doing constantly in between your exercises is going to be a leaning knee to chest, which is the same thing we did in our warm-up. I'm going to get my hands on the side of my chair. I'm going to create a nice flat plank here, and I'm slowly going to drag my knees directly straight into my chest, nice and slow, steady pace, while flexing my abdominals the entire time. Good morning, Sandy. So that's going to be our low exercise, so you're going to be doing that during our rest. Our high exercise to start off with is going to be a leaning knee to elbow. So instead of bringing my knee straight, I'm going to rotate and try and bring my knee to the opposing elbow. So nice and flat, I'm going to twist, bring the knee to the elbow, flat, twist, twist. I want to keep a nice fast pace here. Please make sure you don't knee your elbow. We just want them to touch gently, and then we come back out to flat. All right? Miss Erika, you ready?
Yeah.
She's sweating over here. Somebody bring this girl a towel, man. But she's kicking some serious butt right now to show you guys what these awesome workouts are.
Got this, guys.
That work. All right, everybody. So we're going to be starting off with the leaning knee to elbow. So you're going to be crossing your body in a super fast pace. All right? You ready?
Yep.
You guys ready at home? Let's do it. Starting in 10. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated here. We're going to cross the body, knee to elbow at a fast pace. Begin. Quick. There we go. Make sure you're continuously breathing throughout the entire exercise. We're hopping. We're going fast. Now we're going right into the slow knee to chest. Straight in. This is not as fast, and we should really be focused on that crunching abdominal region. As soon as we're done with this, we're going right back into those cross knee to elbows. Ready? Get it, cross, fast. These are quick movements. We are moving fast. There we go, E. I see you working, girl. You should be hustling right here. Ooh, keep breathing, keep breathing. You guys are doing awesome at home. Right back into that slow knee to chest. This is your chance to get a little bit of rest. Try and catch your breath while this is happening. Keep moving. What's up, guys? Welcome to the party. Hope you guys are ready to work. She's pulling that knee straight into her chest. Now we're switching into that cross. This is our fast pace here. You should almost be hopping back and forth here. Squeezing those abs. Good pace here, guys. Woo, it's burning. Make sure you're breathing. I know those legs are already tired from that last round. Come on. There you go. Going back to that knee to chest. How you feeling, Mama? This is where we're burning a lot of calories, guys. I know it doesn't feel like your upper body is doing much, but it is doing a lot. Fast, fast, fast. Here we go. Blanca, thank you very much. 10 seconds left. You guys are killing it at home. Keep it up. We're crossing. We're squeezing here. Look at those triceps. Daggone, boy. Now, go ahead and relax. I want you guys to keep doing that knee to chest at home while I explain our next exercise. Next up is going to be a leaning jacks. So what we're going to do is we're going to lean in that same start position, and what we're going to do is we're going to hop those feet in and out like we would a jumping jack. And that is going to be our high intensity, and then our low intensity is still going to be that knee to chest, which you should still be doing right now. Harley, what's up, girl? So you should be moving just like Miss Erika is. We're bringing that knee straight into the chest, extending back out. As soon as the timer ticks over, we're going straight into those plank jacks where we are hopping our feet in and out of the middle at a fast pace. Here we go. Nice and quick. She's landing soft on the in and out, and she is not pausing at any point in time. She is hop, hop, hopping. Keep it up. Make sure you're breathing here. Full breaths in and out. Slow. Drag that knee into the chest, and then right back out. We're staying on those arms the whole time. We are still working. You guys are killing it at home. You need a towel or something? You feeling all right?
She's okay.
Going back to those squat jacks and hopping. We're going to be hopping it up. Keep hopping, guys. Here we go. Landing nice and soft. She's hopping. We want to keep a steady pace here. We want to make sure you are breathing the entire time we are doing this. Right back to that slow knee to chest. Make sure you are leaning against your arms. If at any point you feel the pressure not on your arms, chances are you're almost standing upright. Make sure we are at a good angle and you are leaning against your arms. Squat jacks. This is round 3 of 4. We only have one more after this. You guys are killing it right now. You're doing great, E. Almost there, almost there. Knee to chest, nice and slow. You guys only have one more round of that, and then we're going to get that same 45-second break while I explain the next round. Keep pushing. This is your chance to recover. And jacks. This is your last set of jacks. As soon as we're done with this, Erika's going to stop, but I want you guys to continuously do that knee to chest while I explain our next exercise. So this next one's really fun. I actually saw it in The Exorcist one time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit on our butt, we're gonna take those hands, and they're gonna be planted right on the edge of the chair. I'm gonna flatten out into a reverse plank. So I'm nice and flat, I'm on my heels, and I'm gonna pull my knee to the chest, and then right back out. Knee to chest, right back out. Your arms should be straight and locked out. Hips should be up as we drag that knee into the chest the entire time. So you want to get back into your regular knee to chest. So essentially the exact opposite of this. So as soon as this 10 seconds ticks over, all of you are going to flip over to that back, and we're going to pull those knees to the chest in a reverse plank. So flip, nice and flat body here. Hips should be up and elevated, and we are tucking those knees into the chest as much as we can. You're probably feeling a little more pressure on your hamstrings here than you thought you would. And you're welcome. Go ahead and flip it over, standard knee to chest. Tucking in, nice slow pace. This is where you're catching your breath. This is your recovery here, so make sure we're taking nice deep breaths as we're continuously doing this movement. That is quite the pile of sweat. Flip it over. Knees to chest, here we go. Nice, steady pace. If you guys are keeping up with Erika here, you are kicking some serious butt right now. Keep it up. 5 seconds left. There you go. Tuck that knee in. Tuck that knee in. Ooh. There we go. Flip it on over. Now make sure you brought a sturdy chair with you, because chances are if you didn't, you might be dying here shortly. There you go. How you feeling?
Good.
Great. Flipping on over. We got those reverse knee to chest, leaning against those back hands, pulling those knees into our chest as much as we can. Again, breathing at a nice steady pace. You guys should be sweating right now, and if you're not sweating, chances are you are dehydrated. Grab some freaking water, flip it over, let's go. We have one more round.
Good job, guys.
Killing it. You guys are doing an absolutely awesome job here. Make sure you're keeping pace with Miss Erika right here. She's killing it. This is going to be your last one. So flippy flip on over. Sherman, what up, boy? Welcome to the party, man. Hope you're ready to get some workout in, because we're putting that work in. Getting that knee into the chest as much as we can. Keeping those arms completely straight. Flexing those abdominals. Go ahead and relax. You guys keep doing your knee to chest while I explain our last exercise. So last up is going to be a single leg kickback. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be close to the bench. I want those legs bent, and I'm going to be on my tippy toes here. What we're going to do, one leg at a time, is we're going to kick back till my body is flat. I extend that back leg as much as I can. Neutral. Kick. Neutral. I stay on this toe the entire time, and I'm constantly keeping a nice state of kicking back with a good leaning pressure into those arms. So go ahead and get your knees to chest in. You guys keep moving at home. And then we're going to get into that single leg kickback. So we're going to bring the feet a little closer. She's going to be on her toes, so scoot a little closer. Bend those knees a little more and kick that leg back. There we go. We want to kick back so we're flat, extending this leg fully, trying to squeeze the glute and hamstring in that full extension position. Right back to our knees to chest. There we go. You may need to step back a little bit. That's perfectly fine. Take your second to adjust yourself, and then get right back to. There we go. We're keeping a nice steady pace here. In and out. Plant those feet in on that tippy toe. Bend that knee a little bit more and extend. There we go. Make sure you're flattening that back leg out. Straighten that back leg in the back. You got to straighten that back leg out. There we go. Straighten it out and squeeze. Straighten it out and squeeze. Back to that knee to chest. Make sure you're breathing here. This is your recovery time. Big breaths in, big breaths out. How you feeling, E? Need some water?
Okay.
And plant that right leg. Kick the other leg back. Make sure you're straightening that leg at the end with a big flex of the glute and the hamstring at the very end. There you go. Good kick, good squeeze. Keep it up, E. Looking good. Down, back to that knee to chest. There we go, nice steady pace here. She continuously moving this entire time, but this is your break, so make sure you're breathing, you're recovering here. There we go, bend that leg and kick it back. Bend it, kick it. There we go, get a good squeeze of that butt at the top. You guys need to keep working here. Keep it up. Almost there, short time left. Down. Go ahead and rest. You guys can keep doing your knee to chest, or you can rest for a second. That's perfectly fine. So what we're going to do for this next set is we are no longer going to do that leaning straight knee to chest during our low intensity periods. We're going to scratch that, and we're only going to do our high intensity exercises for this next round. So those rounds are going to be a little longer. Rest is going to be a little shorter. Now, if you are an absolute trooper and you want to do extra work, you can absolutely do those leaning knee to chest during our rest periods, but you do not have to. So we're going to be starting off with that leaning, cross, knee to elbow, extremely fast here, starting in 3 seconds. So go ahead and get your lean, crossing that body right on over. Make sure you're keeping a nice steady breathing pace here. Do not hold your breath at any point in time. There you go, we're hopping. Those feet are moving quick. We're twisting at the torso, trying to get as close to that elbow as possible. Down. Now Erika has opted to do her knees to chest. You do not have to, you can rest here. But our next exercise is going to be the leaning jacks. So you're going to be hopping your feet in and out. Begin. There we go, we're hopping here. She wants to get that extra work today. She knows we got Krispy Kremes upstairs, and she's gotta earn them.
Where?
That's a lie, we don't have Krispy Kremes upstairs. That was a lie, I haven't left the house in 3 weeks, I'm going crazy.
You're gonna bring those down.
5 seconds. to chest. Our next exercise is going to be that reverse leaning knee to chest. So you will flip over in that reverse plank position, pulling those knees into your chest. Make sure you're keeping your weight on your heels. We don't want the full foot on the ground here. Keep those heels down and pick those legs up. There we go, looking good, looking good. Killing it, guys, killing it. You guys are working hard at home. Keep pushing and do not give up here. Down, back to that knee to chest if you so desire. Now our last two exercises, are going to be the leaning knee to chest, or leaning kickbacks. So go ahead and bend those legs, kicking one leg back at a time. Here we go. Big squeeze that butt. No, just the one, just the one. Now as soon as we're done with this, we're going to switch right into the other leg with no rest in between. So as soon as she's done, she's going to switch right into that next leg. Looking good, E, looking good, E. And switching right into the next one. This is your last exercise, guys. Push it. Keep pushing, keep pushing. We got 15 seconds left. Don't give up. Big kickback, extending that leg fully, getting a good squeeze of the glute at the top. There you go, E. There you go, E. Keep pushing. Come on. Down. Go ahead and rest. Breathe. Get some air, maybe a little water. You guys are doing great so far. That's been awesome. If you guys are having fun, you're enjoying the workout, please make sure you share, follow us, all that good stuff. That all helps us out. It helps us grow as a community, and it just makes these workouts a lot more fun to do. So, hey, she's killing it so far. Give it up for Miss Erika in the chat. This lady's killing it for you guys every single day. All right? So last up is our famous burnouts. All right? So I have two exercises you guys are going to be alternating between that is absolutely going to destroy your upper body and legs almost simultaneously. All right? So we're going to have two exercises we're going to be alternating between, nice and easy. All right? So the first exercise is going to be a leg extension, which we have done on this channel before, but this time we're going to do an L leg extension, which means we're going to elevate our legs to make this slightly more difficult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my chair, and we're going to get in the bear position with my feet up on the bench. So I'm going to get my toes up on my chair, and I'm going to start in almost a full pike position here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck my knees into the ground, keeping my hips up, and then I'm going to extend my legs back up. I want to try and keep my hips up the whole time. I never want to sag my hips down. We don't want to do that. I want to make sure the hips stay up and my toes stay planted on the bench, and that's going to keep the pressure on my quads. That's our first exercise. The second exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to get a hold of our bench, and I'm going to get, and again, about a pike position. I'm leaning against my hands, leaning against my toes here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag my knees to the ground, keeping my hips up. I'm going to come to about 90 degrees, and then I'm going to extend, squeezing my legs at the top. So drawing those knees slowly to the ground, keeping my hips up. I don't want to sag my hips forward. So tucking, pausing briefly at that bottom, and then extending all the way back up. So it's going to be leaning leg extensions and L leg extensions. All right? We're going to do a climb down. We're going to do 40 seconds of each, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, then finally 10 seconds of each. So this is truly going to be a burnout. If your legs aren't dead after this, you are inhuman. All right? So, get ready. If the leaning leg extensions, the first exercise with your feet up on the bench, is a little too hard, you can also do these from the ground in the same manner. It will just be a little easier. It won't be as stressful. So I want you guys to try to do this on the bench to start off with.
Like this?
Yep. Did you hear her knees? Oh. All right, guys. So we're going to start off with the L leg extension. So this is where your feet are up on the bench. We are in a good solid pike position, and you tuck those knees into the ground. Really make sure you keep those hips up. That is essential. And we're starting in 10 seconds.
Got this, guys.
You got this, absolutely. So go ahead and get in that pike position. You should be in a mid V to start off with. Tuck those knees into the ground and extend right back up. Now, as you're pushing and you're extending your legs, you want to be pushing your feet straight down into the chair. You don't want to be pushing back. If you start pushing back, you will tilt your chair over, and this will become a totally different thing. It will become an exercise to the emergency room, which nobody wants right now. So make sure we're pressing those toes down. You're trying to get nice and deep, and we're keeping those hips elevated the entire time. How's that feeling?
This is so high.
This is so high, absolutely. It is so hard as well. 4 seconds. Down, we're switching. I only gave you 10 or 12 seconds of rest here because I'm quite literally a psychopath. So take a second of rest here. We're in a good solid table position. Bend those knees into the floor on those tippy toes. Extend, squeeze those legs at the top, and then right back down. Nice and slow, big squeeze. Ooh. There we go. Something so simple becomes so difficult when fatigue starts setting in. So keep it up, guys. Nice steady pace here. You're looking good. Malia, come on, keep it up. Keep pushing. There you go. You tuck those knees into the ground, right back up. Notice those hips are staying elevated the whole time. She's never letting those hips sag forward at all. Down. That was our 40 seconds. Next up is going to be our 30-second round. So this should be a little easier than the last one. So toes up on the bench. Good, strong pike position. Draw those knees into the ground and extend right back up. Extend right back down. There we go. You guys are doing a great job at home. Keep it up. Big squeeze. Right back down. 12 seconds left. We're almost there. Make sure you're breathing. Nice steady pace here. Big push and squeeze. Good job, Eve. Keep pushing. 5 seconds. Down. Thank you for the like, Robin. We are switching right over to our leaning leg extensions. Both hands on the bench. We should be leaning slightly on both our feet and our hands and drawing those knees to the ground and extending right back up.
Arms.
If you have some achy knees, this will restrict your range of motion. You would only come down a little bit and then extend right back up. Woo! I bet you thought this was just going to burn your legs out, didn't you?
You have arms.
Nope. Whole body. Let's go. Nice steady pace here. Big flex of the quads at the top. Looking good. There we go. There we go. 10 seconds of rest. Now we are on to our 20-second time period, which should feel like nothing now that you guys have done 40 and 30 seconds, right? Sure. Tucking those knees into the ground, extending all the way back up with a big squeeze of those quads at the top. There we go. You looking good, looking good. Big flex and squeeze, and then right back down. Flexing and squeezing. There we go, guys. You're killing it. 4 seconds left. Down, moving on. So those leaning leg extensions. Wow. Short time left, guys. We only have one more set after this with our 10-second time period, so make sure you're giving this 100% here. There you go, E. Tucking it in, extend it back up. Woo. There we go. We're tucking and pressing. We're tucking and pressing. Make sure those legs are giving 100% here. Those arms are giving 100%. Do not give up on me. Down. This is going to be our last set. We have 10 seconds of each. That's it. So really make sure I want you to do 1 rep of each, but do the slowest rep you possibly can. Slow. Slow as you can. This should take 10 seconds for a single rep. 5 seconds left. Back up. Slow. 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 Awesome job. Relax. Same thing with our leg extension. 1 rep as slow as you can for 10 seconds. Go ahead and lean. Get ready. Slow. Take it slow. 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds, girl. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Slow. 5 seconds left. Down. Wowzers, you guys did an awesome job. If you worked half as hard as Erika did, you just kicked some serious butt today.
Good job.
And that was awesome. If that workout was a little too easy or a little too tough for you, we also, Ryan, Faye, welcome to the party, man. You're a little late. Maybe next time. You got some catching up to do. If this workout was a little too hard or a little too easy, we do offer online personal training. Our website is in the link in the description above, theliftersguild.com. We offer full customized personal training depending on your current skill level, your goals, and the equipment and time that you have available. So if you need something a little more in depth than this, please message us and we will get you hooked up. But for now, we're going to be doing some cool down stretches to make sure that you guys are nice and ready. Oh, did you ever train with some gym ring? I've never heard of the gym ring. What is this gym ring you speak of? I'll do it later for show. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it, man. Big up from France. What's up, guys? I hope you guys had a great workout today. So what we're going to be doing to stretch today is we're going to start off with a high step. So we're going to take our step right here. I'm going to get my foot fully on the step and we're going to be nice and close, making sure both toes are pointed straight. And what I want to do is I'm going to bend that back knee and I want to sink straight down into this. I'm going to try and keep my torso as upright as possible. I'm pulling myself down into the chair as much as I possibly can. Oh. France, I hope you guys had a good workout today. I don't think I've ever had anybody from France in my stream, so it was good to have you guys here. So we're pulling straight down. We're going to hold this for about 30 seconds. Breathing nice and deep here.
My back leg straight?
Yep. Bend that back knee.
Oh.
There you go. She's a little on the shorter side. It's a little tough for her with these big high chairs, you know. Be holding that for a second.
Good job today, guys.
Great job today, guys. Go ahead and switch legs. We're going to be holding this for about 30 seconds. So we want to make sure that we're coming straight down. This one you're not going to come forward as much. We're more focused on descending straight down into this stretch.
Yeah, no sure.
Hope you guys had fun today. That was an awesome workout. I had fun teaching it. It was really nice to finally use a piece of equipment. Oh my gosh, I've been tired of doing all these body weight workouts. So be ready for some more equipment-based workouts in the upcoming future. Go ahead and relax. Next up, we're going to do a figure four. So we're going to take a seat on our chair. I'm going to cross my right leg over left. I want to make sure that I sit as upright as I can with a nice flat back. Both hands are going to be gently rested on the ankle, and I'm just going to lean forward until I feel that nice big pull in that side hip, making sure I keep a flat back here. The second I round the back, I lose most of that pressure on the hip, so nice and flat. Leaning forward as much as you possibly can without pulling on that leg. Chris Ortiz! What's up, buddy? What did you have for lunch today? I'm genuinely curious. So we cross the right over the left, back is nice and flat, and we're going to get that gentle little lean forward until you feel that big pocket in your hip really starting to pull. There we go, nice and flat. Leaning forward. There we go. How's that feeling, neat?
Good.
Good. I hope you guys had a great workout today. That looked like it was a lot of fun. A little jealous I didn't get to do it, but it's really hard to teach and train at the same time. It's my excuse anyway. Go ahead and switch legs. Oh. There we go. Legs are crossed. Back is nice and flat. We're going to lean forward gently. What's up, man? Chris, good to see you, buddy. Leaning forward, we should be getting a nice big pressure on that side, that hip. There's a pocket right there that most people get way too tight. So this is an easy way to loosen up those hips. We got a couple more seconds left. And relax. Last up is going to be a hamstring stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to be standing up in front of our chair here. I'm gonna take one leg. I wanna make sure both toes are pointed straight. I don't want this leg kicked out to the side. That is not gonna help. I wanna make sure both legs are pointed straight. I wanna keep a flat back. I wanna try and pull my hips back. I wanna try and point my toe towards my face. And I'm just gonna lean forward into this. And we're gonna hold that bottom position for about 30 seconds here. Whew. Now, if there's any equipment that you want us to make a video of for one of these workouts, leave it in the comments down below, and I guarantee we will make a workout based around whatever equipment you guys have at home. There's hundreds of things we can do exercises with, and I really enjoy being creative and coming up with fun workouts with these silly things such as chairs, all right? So if you guys have any idea for future workouts, just leave it in the comments and we'll try and get to it next time. Lorena! Late as always, but welcome to the party. Go ahead and switch. Good stretch. Okay, so I think we're gonna start streaming on Twitch much more frequently than we are going to be doing Facebook Live. So if you haven't already followed us on Twitch, go ahead and make sure you're doing that. Because starting next week, I think we're gonna make the transition over to Twitch simply because I can save those videos and I can also upload them to YouTube, which helps us out a lot, getting a larger viewer base. So we're definitely going to start using Twitch as opposed to Facebook Live. Go ahead and relax. So if you haven't already followed us on Twitch, make sure you follow us on Twitch. Link should be in the description above. And we're going to be doing that a lot more frequently. Brittany, welcome to the party. We will update you guys with our future schedule this weekend, so we make sure you guys are in the loop and you know what's going on, because we want to make sure that you guys are getting the best workout you can and you know where it's happening, where it's going down, and what equipment you need. So if you have any ideas for future classes or future equipment, please leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed today's class, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Erika and I are always here to provide you guys with a great workout. And this lady absolutely killed it today. I don't know if you guys were watching any of that, but she just destroyed that workout. If you guys were able to keep up with her at all, you just got an amazing workout. So that was awesome, guys. We also have shirts for sale in the links above. Make sure you follow us on everything you can. It always helps us grow. That was a stellar workout, Miss Erika. You got anything today?
Good work today, guys.
Good work today, guys. You guys did awesome. We will see you guys on Monday. It's probably going to be on Twitch, not Facebook Live, because Facebook Live is a little meh. So, but we will keep you guys updated. We make sure you guys know. But until next time, that was awesome. Make sure you share, like, comment, follow, whatever it is, whatever you're watching. Thanks for all your support, guys. As always, that was a fun workout, and we'll see you next time. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Good job.
Great work today, guys.